Welcome back to today's economic news. I'm John, your guide through the often bewildering world of politics and economics. Today, we're diving into the Afghanistan withdrawal and Hunter Biden's candid comments on what he deemed an obvious failure. But this is more than a simple critique. It's a window into the broader discourse around national security and governance that has left many Americans feeling justifiably frustrated and concerned. Let's set the stage here. This isn't just about pulling troops out of a faraway land. This is about unraveling 2 decades of military engagement, billions of taxpayer dollars, and countless lives, both American and Afghan, all spun into a narrative claiming to deliver peace, but often yielding chaos. Why should you, as a taxpayer, care? Because these decisions manifest in tangible ways that affect national security, international credibility, and ultimately your pocketbook. Imagine running your household budget like this, leaving the front door open and then wondering why everything valuable has vanished. Before we examine today's apparent disaster, let's turn the clock back to the early 2000s. After the devastating 9/11 attacks, the United States embarked on a mission in Afghanistan to dismantle the Taliban, protect national security, and support fledgling democratic institutions. Fast forward to the early 2010s, the mission had morphed into an intricate web of engagements with little clarity on success metrics. It became an environment where, despite Herculean efforts, progress was elusive, like trying to hold water with bare hands. By the time President Joe Biden announced the withdrawal in April 2021, the mission desperately lacked clear objectives, burning through resources with diminishing returns. Now let's dig into the numbers and facts. The withdrawal deadline was set for August 31st, 2021. As the date approached, it became apparent that the transition lacked foresight. 13 U.S. service members tragically lost their lives amidst the chaos, a sobering loss that doesn't just represent a failure in execution, but a failure in planning. To put this in perspective, the military equipment left behind to the Taliban was valued at over $7 billion. Imagine allocating that budget to national infrastructure or education, but instead it effectively became a donation to the very force the U.S. sought to dismantle. What did American taxpayers receive for $7 billion of their hard-earned dollars? Not new roads or better schools, but armed adversaries. It's nothing short of fiscal recklessness. And listen to this from Hunter Biden. I think one of the failures was the way in which they executed the withdrawal from Afghanistan. I think it was an obvious failure. You can almost hear the exasperation. Yet in this admission, there's more than just critique. There's a glaring spotlight on governance under his father's administration and the ripple effect it has on public trust and integrity. In our Libertarian Rant segment, let's connect this debacle to broader issues. The misallocation of resources here isn't just a fiscal oversight. It could incentivize economic instability through inflation, as increased government spending must eventually draw from citizens like you, undercutting future prosperity. It's a theft not only of resources, but of peace of mind. Furthermore, the government's ineptitude in this instance costs lives and credibility, both on the fronts of foreign policy and domestic governance. It's stories like this that fuel skepticism about the competency of our leadership in handling crises that matter significantly to both national and personal security. To wrap it up, this isn't just about military engagements abroad. It's about our nation's integrity, our economic stability, and the liberty we expect. If you, too, are tired of footing the bill without seeing dividends, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue to hold accountability where it's necessary, advocating for decisions that foster real peace and prosperity. I'm John, and until next time, stay informed and empowered.